and welcome to another vlog. Something a bit different this morning. We've come down to York to visit family, so staying down here for a few days, and decided I would do something a bit different and do some urban photography, show you around York. It's a city I know quite well. Mrs. K is from York, and I was lucky enough to live here for a while. So yeah, I'm going to take you around the city and show you my favourite spots, some of which are obviously going to be very well known, and others which are probably going to be a bit lesser known. But yeah, we're going to head round and see what we get. So yeah, I'll put you on as soon as I get my first composition. So first stop is Chapter House Street. The view looking obviously down towards the back of the Minster here. I do like this composition. People generally shoot it further down, but I love this gate here. Just a little bit of light on the gate. It's yeah, it's looking magnificent. The only thing I've got is and it's not going to come across on camera, but there is some leaves or some tree branches up here, but a really nice shot. Shootings wise, it has to be a wide angle lens on this one, just to get everything in, and I've had to boost the ISO to 250. I'm shooting at f9 at 16mm on the 16 to 35, and that gives me a 30-second exposure at 250 ISO. So yeah, quite a nice shot to start with. As I say, the gate, this gate here generally just adds something to it. Ideally, as I said, people do generally shoot it from down right at the bottom of the street, but I prefer this one, and I'd love someone to come through at a 30-second exposure just to give me that sort of ghostly feel, but I may do that myself. We'll see how we go. So that's me done at Chapter House Street. So I'm going to move on now to probably the most famous street, which is the Shambles. Good time to shoot it is early morning, hopefully no one there. But yeah, so I'm making my way down there through the city and put you back on when I get there. So as you can see, I've come down to the Shambles, probably the most famous street in York. Bit of history, but it was the place where the butchers slaughtered and sold animals, and you can still see on some of the shops, you can still see the shelves and the hooks where they used to hang the meat from. But yeah, it's got all the Christmas decorations up. I've started at the wrong end really, so I'm going to head my way up and photograph what is normally the better end of it. Some lovely decorated shops down here, but mostly now it's a lot of it is still the Harry Potter themed stuff, because people think it looks like Diagon Alley. So camera wise, I've got the camera set up fairly low, and I'm using the cobbles to lead you in to the street down here where the Christmas decorations are. There's a couple of people stood down there, so I've got to try and get them out of shot. But yeah, it's well photographed. Probably the most photographed place in York, so even above the Minster, I would say. But yeah, I'll head up and change the composition and get it from the other end. Whilst I say that the Shambles is probably the most photographed place in York, I think the most recognisable building is obviously the Minster itself, and I've come down to my favourite view of it, which is Precentor's Court here. Not one that's too well known, but I love this view. I just love these old houses leading you in both ways into the towers themselves. Settings wise, I have got 1.3 seconds, 250 ISO, f8. Possibly we'll do a couple of bracketed shots as well, but yeah, love this view of the Minster, so one of my favourites. Another well-known shot is this one here. I've walked up the city walls next to the Grand Hotel. Don't know if you can see it, but this leads you down into the Minster. It's very sort of, I don't know, misty, guess, which is just not great. But everybody uses the walkway here and pathway leading in. Yeah, it's quite a nice shot when the weather's nice. I've still got the 16-35 on. I've gone 35mm, but to be honest, I will probably change that to the 24-70, and I'm just going to wait for the traffic to start moving. Hopefully then we get some light trails in. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, but we'll see. It's only 0.6 seconds at the minute, so I'm going to have to put a filter on just to darken that down a bit. I've swapped over. I've gone to the 24-70. I'm shooting at about almost 50mm. Take me in a bit closer. Still got the 3-stop on for the light trails, just waiting for the traffic to move, and then yeah, we'll see if that makes a big difference. It obviously brings the Minster in a bit closer, so that's good, although again, there's nothing happening in the sky whatsoever. So just waiting for that traffic to move. It's all stuck at the lights at the moment, so it's just a waiting game to get everything moving. F13, 2 seconds, ISO 100, and hopefully anytime soon here we go. So yeah, if that's any good, I'll stick it up for you. Well, that's me done shooting in the city for this morning. It's now 8:20, lights up, city's way too busy. Heading back and have some breakfast. Plan is though I want to shoot the inside of the Minster. I love the architecture in there. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll let you film in there, so I might put you back on when we're getting there, but then if they don't let me film, I'll just stick some of the photographs up if I get any, and do a little bit of commentary over the top. But yeah, that's me done for this morning. So I'll put you back on a bit later on and speak to you then. We've come into York Minster. I'm getting a few shots of the ceilings and the architecture in here. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really good. Certainly not religious in any way, but the architecture is absolutely fantastic. So we've come into the chapter house in York, and I really wanted to photograph the ceiling, which is so ornate. Yep, so hopefully I've got something. Obviously we at the moment have the Christmas trees in the middle, so a bit difficult to get everything that I wanted, but hopefully I've got something. I've had to boost the ISO right up to 650 and shooting on priority mode at the moment. Kind of tripod in here.
So the Minster's a fantastic place to get some photographs, but whilst we're having a wander around, we were in the crypt and couldn't help but video this, and whilst I don't want to upset anybody, I just wonder if anybody else gets the Monty Python reference. Let me know in the comments. Well, as you've seen, I didn't return to the Minster on that afternoon, so I went in the next morning when it was a lot quieter, a lot less people in there. Architecture in there is absolutely fantastic. Managed to do a little bit of filming in there as well, and took quite a few photographs, so obviously you've seen them now. A bit hard, handheld, no tripods in there, so I had to find things to balance on the floor or just do them handheld and bracket the images themselves. As you can see from some of the footage, there is quite a lot of work going on outside. The masons are doing a bit of work to the rose window to restore that. So yeah, it's a beautiful building and well worth a visit. It is paid to get in, but yeah, definitely worth it. So we're now heading back to the Highlands, so the next vlog will probably be more of a landscape vein again, so yeah, we'll see how we go with that, but heading up there soon. As always, if you've liked the video, thank you for watching anyway. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like and a comment. It really does help. But yeah, so bye for now, and I'll see you at the next location. Once again, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.